Boom! What's up, everybody? Thick and Bricks here with another live build. That's correct. Don't adjust your dials on your YouTube machine here. It is a Monday. Look at that. It's Monday, 421. Hopefully, everybody's had a great Monday night, Monday evening, Monday afternoon, Monday morning. It is me. It is here. It is time again to continue on the Jabba'S sail barge UCS style. We're going to get some bangers in the next couple bags. You can see the blue man right here. No, we ain't talking about Stitch. We're talking about Max Rebo himself, the redone, reissued Max Rebo. Same Max Rebo you got in the whatever you call it, 2008 sale barge. It's the same one. I still have one from 2008 that's still in the original packages. Funny thing about this Max Rebo is the old Max Rebo head came in a plastic, like nice little mylar plastic bag container. This Max Rebo is just flipping around the ball of the bins by himself. So what's going on, Bell the Bricks? Bell the Bricks is here as per usual. Thank you for the support, continued support over there in Bell the Bricks HQ. Yes, so it's just chilling there. Look at it. It's getting rubbed on up top there by a nice little reddish browner brick right there. Some plates getting cut, getting sliced up, diced up. The old Max Rebo head did come in a little bag. So we're going to see the condition of Max Rebo. I will say on this stream, I wanted to show you guys this. I finally got my sales. You know, I got some wrecked sales and I went to customer service. This took almost 2 months, I think, to get these sales in. And lo and behold, they come in this sustainable brown paper bag. I don't know how sustainable this is. Remember here, ladies and gentlemen, these are my sales in this package here. Do you think there's any cardboard in said package? Does it look like there's cardboard in this package? No, there's no cardboard in this package. So what they did, Lego being the behemoth giant company that they are, and the cool company that they are, they literally threw this, and there's nothing back in here. So it's a little popcorn, little air bubble thingy, like you know, it's a padded envelope per se. Not the greatest padded envelope in the world, but it is a padded envelope. That the sales were in this padded envelope in this paper can you know, a little manila-ish folder here. Yeah, folder manila envelope, manila envelope. So this is what you get. And already when I open this up, you can see some creases, you can see some crimples already in the packaging here. There's a nice guy right there with a nice crease. I have not opened these up yet. I have not opened these up. I have not looked at this, but y'all can see there is creases and ripples in the packaging. They did come with this. They were actually stuck in this bag. I don't know how that even happened, how somebody made somebody stick this in this bag. But you get the paper from Lego. I got to see when my original is. My original request date on here? Let's see. It does not show a date. Oh, and they need to use some. Somebody's running out of toner. They need to use some. They need to get some toner in their machine there. So, yeah, there you go. I think a bazillion-dollar company like Lego could get some. You know, get some toner. Protective bag. I don't know what that QR code goes to. Maybe my order, but there's a protective bag on here. That's what it says. Protective bag Texi. Texty? Yeah, Texty. I don't know what that is. Who knows? But you're going to see it as I see it. I'm going to open these up and we're going to see how they did sending me these new sales. This is not even like it's opening up very well here. All right, let's open them up. Let's pop them out. Let's take a look and see how they came here to me. All right. I will give Lego credit where credit is due. These look beautiful. They do look a lot better than the original sales that I had procured here. But yeah, these look a lot better. As you can see, no crimples, no dimples, no dips, dives, and nougat spots like in the old ones. So yeah, these are pretty crispy. These are pretty nice. Compared, I can show you real quick. We'll compare and contrast. These are the originals up here. there is a couple crimp marks. There was a couple dent marks in some of these over here, but these are good. These are not bad. So I do have an extra set of sails, but I'm going to keep these nice and pristine. I don't know. Maybe we'll even throw on the old sails when we're done and keep the new pristine ones and sell them for millions of dollars on eBay and or at a convention coming up. But all right, let's get into the build, guys. I'm going to try to do 2 bags here tonight. I think the next 2 bags actually have figures in there. We may get Slave Leia in one of the other bags coming up, so I might push through and do 25, maybe 26. I don't know. Let me see. It's 25. Let's see. I can tell you right now. 25 does have a figure in it. Does it? Is that pants? No, maybe not. Okay, no, 20. Oh, is that her? Yeah, I think 25 does have her in there. Is she in here? Is that her? She's bouncing around there. It looks like her face. I don't see her hairpiece though, but so we will get. I think we will get Slave Leia in the. Oh, there's her hairpiece. Yep, there's her body. There's her hairpiece. Okay, so we will get Slave Leia in bag 25, and then 26. I don't think is a figure. No, we don't get a figure in bag 26. So. Next 2 bags, we're gonna at least get 2 figures, which is good for everybody. Yo, Breast Builds, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the big show here. We got Jabba'S sail barge. We got Max freaking Rebo here. Nice squishy Max Rebo, like everybody knows and loves. He looks like he's in pretty good shape. I'm not gonna lie. Again, if anybody's questioning the fact that Lego redid this minifigure in this set, you don't have to question it because it definitely did happen. And I'm putting him together. I know that there's been issues in the past with stress cracks and stress marks on the back of this torso here. I'm putting him together. He's going in my sail barge. He's going right in his damn spot where he's playing his piano there. We're gonna set him right down in there so he can play his piano for Jabba. And he's already chilling in there. He's already in there, locked and loaded, ready to go. All right, so let's get building here. Guess what? We got more reddish brown. Yep, lo and behold, there's more reddish brown. Okay, so let's see what Fickin' Bricks can see here. And we are trying not to crack some bricks here. We're trying not to crack bricks as we knock these things down a little bit. This is going to be a pretty easy bag. It looks like this is a pretty easy bag. I'm not going to lie. This definitely looks like an easy bag here. So easy peasy, lemon squeeze. And we're going to just carry on through here. So we got this guy here. We're going to drop this there, and we're going to drop this. So I think we're building this. Yeah, it's probably this side plate right here. Probably building this side plate. You still get that big one, CB, for had made for you. Oh, the Max Rebo? Yeah, that wooden Max Rebo is awesome. If you guys haven't seen that, one of these days I'm going to break that out again and show y'all. That was actually an epic surprise that I was given when I got to Philly. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. It might have been 2 years ago at this point, but yeah, Cheap Ass hooked me up. One of his buddies was doing like awesome like woodwork and stuff like that, and he made Cheap Ass the dragon, the old classic castle dragon. It was crazy. It had the tail and everything. I think Cheap Ass said he broke the tail off. I'm pretty sure he said he ripped the tail off. The guy was an artist. The guy was an absolute artist, and really cool, really cool. You can search my Instagram, you'll probably find it. But it was it's wooden, and the guy hand painted it, and it's just awesome. It's just really cool. Exton, yeah, I think it was Exton, yes, because I displayed it at Exton JCPenney when it was out there for everybody to see. So yes, Exton JCPenney was the game, and now it's going to be Philly Brick Fair. Yes, almost threw it out there. It's easy to come off the tongue. Philly Brick, the other one, but yes, Philly Brick Fair will be in November. So, but there will be no more JCPenney's to be had. We won't have to go get stuck at a JCPenney somewhere and get have creepy interactions with some of the ghosts from the optical department back at JCPenney from back in the day. So we again, if you guys want to check out the old Instagram, go back a couple years, you'd have a blast watching those videos because there was some good content there. And that we had Fight Club, we had Lego Fight Club in the back room there, so there was a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. September 22nd would have been X. Okay, so that would have been JCPenney time. Yep, around that time. But check it out. You guys go check out the gram there. You guys would find the post from Exton, PA. So that's pretty cool. We got 2 people watching. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I know it was a little quick, a little impromptu here, but we decided I have not done a little bit of this build in a while, so I wanted to at least get the 2 bags done tonight. Again, we're going to give you a couple bangers. We're going to get you, Max Rebo right out the rip, and then we are going to get you Slave Leia. So Slave Leia will be next, and who knows, if we start getting some quick build in here, we might be able to get 3 bags done. And if not, you're at least going to get 2 epic minifigures from the line here to kind of ooh and ah about during this build. So again, a lot of reddish brown. If you're scared of reddish brown and you don't want to build reddish brown, I highly recommend not building this set because you're going to get a lot of reddish brown. That's just what this thing is made of. It's like almost like a big sand crawler. You're going to get all the pieces, all the same color pieces. And that's just how it is with these vehicles. So, Brick Fair tickets. So there's okay. So she just put that might be the Brick. I'm assuming that's Brick Fair this year tickets. That she just dropped in the chat there. So again, if you guys are going, I'm gonna try to get there. We're gonna try to get to PA this year. So we're gonna try to definitely get to PA this year. Virginia is probably not in the cards this year, but we're gonna definitely try to get to PA. So we're definitely gonna try to get to PA this year. So that'll be fun. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to get back to Oaks, get back to the roots, because that's where we started back in when Philly was around. It was always Oaks, PA. So that's where this whole thing started, was Oaks. So it's kind of gonna come full circle there, which is pretty fun, pretty funny there. So it'll be fun. It'll definitely be a good time. Can't wait to hang out with our friend Cheap Ass Bricks and hang out with the family and stuff like that. It'll be fun. Good times. Yep, this is definitely where this is going. This is going here, plate-tastic, like right there. Another, because I can see we're putting on the doohickeys of the Technic variety here. So in case you didn't know, this guy is very technical when it comes to his part recognition. So the doohickeys are going on right now. And the Technic variety doohickeys, as we call them in the show here. So that one's going in there, and we have another Technic doohickey thing going on over here. Where's all the peeps? I got Brett's build out. Oh, we got down to 1. It is a different time to stream. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't, normally I won't run in a 9 o'clock hour on a Monday, but we gotta diversify. We gotta jump in and stream when you can stream. And when the mood strikes you, you gotta take advantage. You gotta stream. So that is what we're doing today. We're streaming again. Hopefully everybody's having a great Monday. It is. Now we're just dropping this in here. Oh, it's on the flip back side too. It's always on the back side of this damn thing, and I think we're putting both of them on. But of course, unfortunately, we got to put this one on. I'm gonna try to just hang on. We're gonna try to go over the top here and just snap this thing in here. As it sits here. Let me see. I bet you we can do this. Let's see. And then we won't even have to move it because this thing is a beast. In case anybody was wondering, this thing isn't. No, just something just not. Crap. I almost took out freaking Salacious B. Crumb the third. Anybody messes with Salacious B. Crumb, you're gonna end up in the dang grinder. And these pins are a little finicky. You know how finicky these. Yeah, that's right. Snap right off, you little bee. There you go. Okay. All right. Well, you know what's going to happen anyway. Lock you in. Come on, lock you in. There you go. We locked them in. All right. So we're locked in now. We're going to drop this back in here. Come on. You get in there like so. All right. Is that dropped in? Stupid thing. All right. There we go. Oh, there we go. Snapped it down. All right. It's in. Snapped it down. Lego puck. In case anybody was wondering about the Lego puck, you guys got to check that out too on the gram. The Lego puck is approved by Syntax. He approved the Lego puck. We'll drop that right there so y'all can see the Lego puck too. Now it's gonna take away from the. We don't want to take away from the theatrics of the night here. So we'll put the Lego puck at Syntax aside. All kidding aside. All right, Lego pucks are cool. In case anybody was wondering. All right, let's continue on. We're gonna do the same damn thing again because we loved it so much the first time. We're gonna do it again the second time. We're gonna build the same exact thing, except on the other side. Literally the same exact thing. I see all the same pieces in front of me. Very, very cool. Man, the freaking the YouTube machine must be a little on the slow side. I actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm probably just not. I'm not in YouTube's algorithms anymore, so it's all good. It is all good. Although All in a Ballin' did get a copyright strike last night. That was cool. We haven't gotten one of those in a long time. I guess it must have been some of the music I was playing from one of the channels. I forget what I went on. What the hell was it? It might have been that. Oh, it was Fun Hole. It was the Fun Hole freaking set. It was the music from the Fun Hole set that got us tagged. That's right. We got tagged by the copyright police. And it's never a strike. It's not really, we don't get a strike. You basically just get a warning. It's never a copyright strike. It's just a dang warning is all you're getting. But you can't monetize your video, which we don't monetize our videos anyway because we don't make any money off our videos. So I think the most we ever made is when somebody kind of tips us out and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't even switch it. There's a monetization function on our channel, and I don't even switch it over because it doesn't really do anything at this point for us. So we don't ever use the monetization on Hauling and Ballin' anymore. And it's funny because Hauling and Ballin' kind of got grandfathered into the old monetization scale. We were never we never made the 4,000 hours that you needed to get the monetization going. We never hit that. We were in the first round of monetization, so it was kind of, again, you kind of got grandfathered in, and that was where we stood on that. When I do monetize our videos, unless somebody tips us, we rarely see any money. I don't think we've ever cashed out either on because I think it's 100. I think 100 a month is the minimum that you need to cash out on YouTube. So we never hit that threshold. That's okay. That's okay. We still have a good giving up all your millions. The millions of pennies. 100% there. All the millions of dong that we're giving up. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hauling and Ballin' it used to be very big overseas, but kind of lost our following a long time ago. Unfortunately, we were quite the sensation overseas there for a while, but it was a shame. It was a story. Maybe one of these days I'll tell you the story of that, the lost fame of Hauling and Ballin' overseas. Yes, there's a story, ladies and gentlemen. There's always a story. All right, so this one's almost done. We're going to be almost done with this ripper here. Put this down. Same thing as before. We got a couple of these circular pieces so they don't get scratched or scraped or nicked or cut up on the board here. So let's drop that there. Let's drop that. And now we're going to build some of the doohickeys again. Dropping doohickeys. Let's go here. One there. One on the flip side, and then this barb Technic piece there. Drop it down, hammer it. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Let's do it like this. And then like this. Drop it in, snap it, snap it. There we go. And then another one on this side. Oh, that's good. Okay. There we go. All right. And then we just we gotta put this on first, Toji. Come on now. Put this on first. Oh, shoot. Man, I'm just breaking everything. Just busting it out here. So let's drop that there. Drop that there. And then let's do a little connection. Yeah. Just gonna drop it in there. And I'm assuming with Leia, you're gonna probably get the next two sections of this sail barge here. So you're probably gonna get the front two sections, if I had to guess. Let's flip that up. Two more sections done there and there. So we get, what is that gonna be? It looks like it'll probably be. It's showing one section, so it might just be one. Yeah, the 25 is probably this section here, and then 26 is probably on the other side. So we all can comment on the latest big here. Let's take a look. I don't know if the hairpiece in this one is as cool as the hairpiece in the old sail barge. I'm gonna check it out. I wish I had my figures to compare and contrast, but unfortunately, I do not right now because they are still packed away. But y'all know what the first one, the original, looked like. It'll be, yeah. This is it's got the pins. I see all of the same pieces over here that we just ran through. So, but we are going to put the fig together. We are going to put her together. Let's see if we got any crazy misprints here. Doesn't look like it. Is it spongy? Her hair is a little spongy. It's got a little give to it. She's got mean face and she's got regular face. We're gonna give her regular face for now. We're gonna drop the hair piece on her right there. It's a side pony. What do we got going on here? This thing. Oh, it does come down her side. Yeah, it comes down the side of her neck here, on her shoulder there. So we get, there we go. So that's the new slave Leia. I think she's running about 50, 60 bucks right now on the interwebs. When you gatekeeper with a $500 set, this one's going to keep a premium. So she's going to keep a premium. So we can leave her. So again, right now we ran. So we have bar top, R2D2. We did end up with C3PO here. We did end up with old C3PO there. We did have Slave Leia. We have Wolf. I believe that's Wolf right there. It's a new minifigure for the sail barge. We got Wolf. And we got Bib Fortuna, which is a new figure for the sail barge too. Good old Bib Fortuna. We have Jabba. We have Salacious. We have Max Rebo. I think the only minifigure we don't have currently that we're still waiting on is Kitaba. Did we do Kitaba? Oh, no, we have Kitaba. Yep, Kitaba's right there. I think is that it? No, the Gamorrean Guard. Okay, so the Gamorrean Guard is the only figure that's left, minifigure left that we need to do. So the Gamorrean Guard is the last minifigure of the bunch here. So that is the last figure that we are going to have is the Gamorrean Guard. And if you know Lego, you know the Gamorrean Guard. You've probably, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. They're just they're just kind of. It's a cool figure. I like the old sand green ones. The old sand green ones are actually pretty cool. I do like those a little bit better than the original, like the newer ones. Kind of like the old sand green ones. They're kind of cool looking. But, let's see what we got here. Let's gonna build this out. So again, hopefully you all have a great week so far. It has only been a day. Hopefully you guys got to watch some Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm sure Cena was in rare form tonight after the big dub last night. I'm sorry I spoiled it for anybody out there. It is WrestleMania is definitely over. So if I spoiled it for you, I'm sorry. Go watch the replay. And if you've seen Monday Night Raw, you probably saw all of the highlights of all the matches anyway. Crazy though that if you watch Monday Night Raw after a big pay-per-view, a big wrestling event like this, that was just passed, you literally will get all of the matches within like the first half hour of Raw. You literally will see every single match. Like they will show like most of them. They used to not show as many video highlights, but now they show all the video highlights. So it's like you don't even need. Not that people pay what they used to pay in pay-per-view, because I remember back in the day the pay-per-view used to be stupid expensive, and you had to rent, you had to buy them. Like there was no. I mean, there were still cheater sticks back in the day, and you could hack the old pay-per-view, the old cable boxes, but they were expensive. I mean, those pay-per-views were not cheap at all. I remember ordering some pay-per-views when I was a wee young lad there, and again, they were definitely not cheap. Now everything comes to on Peacock, and I guess Netflix for Raw. So you gotta have Netflix for Monday Night Raw, I guess. SmackDown's still on like a normal channel, but I think Monday Night Raw you actually need Netflix. Kind of fun, kind of different. And I don't think anybody's here to be up in the cheer box made it come scrambled. Yes, you would get you would get scrambled back in the day, and then you have to send it in to your buddy's, dad that worked at a, so and so place, so they could get it unscrambled for you, and then then they would catch on again, and 3 days later they'd scramble it up again, and yeah, it was definitely a cat and mouse game when it came to those boxes back in the day, the old cheater boxes. And if you're old enough to remember the cheater boxes, then we definitely have something in common there. So, and then they had those, and then there was cards. There were the boxes. Then there was like the card, like for DirecTV and stuff like that. You could actually put the card in there, and then those would get hacked, and then you'd have to, you'd have to. You get the cards freaking done again, and it was just again, it was a constant battle to try to keep, to keep your card, up to date and non-hackable, non, and then you'd have to bring it into the guy at work, and he'd again reprogram it, and then a week later you'd have to bring it back to him again because you got it scrambled again, and it was a constant battle with the scramblers of the signals and everything. That's like a thing. Sounds like it could be a thing. Signal scramblers, is that a thing? Sounds like it should be a thing though. All right, let's see what we got here. So, is this like a? Oh, I see what you're doing, Lego. Freaky Lego, I see what you're doing. Is that possible? Yeah. I think it might be this one on there like that. Oof, that don't look very right. Oh, we don't want to be cracking anything here. You guys heard it crack already. I heard it crack a lack in there, so I don't want to be. Oh, shit, that's supposed to go. Down like that. Be just a smidge open. Yeah, I guess like that. Joker. All right, Joker's manner. All right. 2 people in here. Who's out there? Let me know. I know Bell the Bricks is still hanging out there. Who else is still hanging out there? Come on. Let me know who it is. Somebody's lurking. Is it my friend Brightest Witch? She's sometimes out there lurking. Well, who's out there? What do we got? Let me know. That's the opposite side. So we're doing both. We're doing one of each of these, I'm assuming, because that's good. Maybe that is the right side. Is it? Oh, that is the right side. Okay, so that goes in there. Oof, it looks rough. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like when you're making stuff like this happen, but let's see. That's supposed to go on there like that. I think. Yeah. Oof! Look at that pattern right there. Boom. Yeah, little Z pattern right there on the end. Oh boy, here we go. Just when you thought you wanted more 2x3 tile pieces, you're like, nah, we're gonna give you all the 2x3 tile pieces you can handle right now. Every single one. This is gonna be every single 2x3 tile piece. You telling you that makes that sound. Scary proposition when it makes that sound when you're clicking these down like that. It's almost cringeworthy at this point because you don't want to break them. You definitely don't want to break them. I don't want to be calling Lego in the morning and have them send me out 6 more freaking 2x3 tiles because I snapped them. We're doing pretty good so far. We're doing pretty good here. 2 more people out there. I see 2 more peeps in the chat. Well, at least 1 more person in the chat. So somebody's probably picking breaks. It's probably myself hanging out there. So it's all good. Again, hopefully you're all having a great night. It is a Monday. It is not a normal night for me to stream, but you know what? I had some time, so I figured why not jump on? Why not stream for a little bit? And if people show up, cool. and if they don't, I'm like hauling a ball and we're better in the replay. So sometimes Fick and Bricks is better in the replay as well. So try not to have any downtime so y'all can listen to me talk for 30 minutes if you want to, and no downtime, podcast style. I'm sure people tune in every once in a while, drop it on their radio, and just tune in and just listen to the ramblings of a Lego collector. And he just literally can talk to himself for hours on end about nothing but Lego. All right, cool. Well, that'd be a nice channel. That'd be a cool channel name too. Nothing but Lego. Probably tune into that channel. Hell yeah. All right, so let's drop that there. We are going to drop this. Is there a 1x2? I don't see. Oh, there it is over there by the mouse pad. Okay. If I did, that's probably where it would be. All right. Put that in there. And then put John 5 right there. All right, now we got 6 of these hamperings. 6. Oh yeah, we're still building over here. We're not messing around. Yo, Lego Timmy, what's going on, brother? There he is. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Lego Timmy. Y'all didn't know we got ourselves into a little bit of a mock judging situation there. So I was in the HQ the other day with Brandon and all the some of the guys that were in the judging for the mock contest. So hey Timmy, when does that go? When does the announcement come for the winners of that? I was trying to find that the other day, and I was probably remiss in the fact that I probably did already see it, and it was probably already out there, but I probably wasn't paying attention. So when are the winners announced for that? Sure. Oh, did you already? Oh, you shared the. What is it? You shared on your community post what the schedule or when they're going to be announced? Again, I apologize, but it was actually super fun. I loved hanging out with the guys and then doing a little impromptu judging there. That was pretty cool. That was actually really cool. I have never done anything like that before, but pretty sweet. And there were some amazing mocks, dude. The people did ample work. They did amazing stuff with their mocks. So that was really, really cool. So, again, good luck to everybody that entered the contest. And, we had a great outpouring of entries. I think it was 110, I want to say. If not, it was pretty damn close to 110. But, yeah, it was definitely it was very well received. So I was hoping maybe in the future that I could be involved in something like that again because it was really cool. And I had a good time. All right. We still have one judge left to judge all the mocks. Then Brandon will add up all the scores. We don't have a date set yet. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. I shared. Oh, you shared your stream on your post. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. That is awesome. Maybe I'll get some of your 30,000, 40,000 people over here. That'd be pretty badass. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. So we're going to drop you there. We're going to drop you there, I think. It's not. All right. It's definitely not moving down. So 2. And then this one on that one, I think. Yep, that one there. Can't be that one. That one goes there. And then this one goes over that one, and then goes to that one. Okay, so that one goes to that one like that. There. There's 110 mocks. Yep, 110 mocks. That was impressive. I was blown away by a lot of the participants, a lot of the entries. They were sick. They were insane. A lot of them were just super creative. Tons of Star Wars ones in there too, which is great. You gotta love the Star Wars mocks. Obviously, I'm a Star Wars guy, so I do love me some Star Wars mocks. Oh crap! I forgot to put the Netflix on that. Yeah, she gets the neck brace. I just noticed the neck brace is still chilling over here, so we can take off her head because she's not mint anymore. She's been put together. I can't say she's minty figure anymore because she's already been put together. All right, let's see. Little side hair there. I gotta put. I put the mean face back on her too. She's got the mean mug on her too now. So there we go. Mean mug and Leia. So, all right, I think that should be it. I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to drop it. Yep. And this is the front one too. So this is a perfect spot for this one because I'm right in range here to drop this in here, which is good. Hopefully we don't break too much here. Okay, pull this open a little bit more. Drop that in there. Come on. Well, that one's down. I wonder if no, these are white. Come on. There we go. All right. Bring that up. Drop those two went in like a freaking butter right there. There we go. Like dang butter, and then 3's in. All right, we're locked and loaded on this one here. Does it have a liver to it? It's not. Oh, okay. I guess you can keep it straight like that. You can push it up against it, and it's a little bit, a little lipper there, but I think it kind of kips like that. That's what you kick it, and then that doesn't. Just kind of chills there. Okay, the chill zone. All right, so 26 actually is the other side. We are on 36 minutes. Can we do it in 15 minutes? We probably could. We'll do a 3-bag turn. Y'all been great. I got 2 people still watching. We're going to do one more bag just because this is the other side. And it's literally, again, the same thing built, again, the same way. It's just for the other side of this sail barge here. So, and then we get into some. Actually, once we get that, I think we're starting on the front of this thing. So once we get this other wall done, I think we'll be into the front of the build. So that'll be pretty cool. And this won't obviously take long, as you guys know, because we just built it and it's all muscle memory at this point, except that 2x4 that just fell to the floor. Pick you up there, drop you down, learn. And then just build what we just built in the same dang fashion that we just built it. There. Boom. Click it. Take it. Let's keep rocking and rolling here. Drop it like it's HOT. All right. Let's see. 1x2. And then we need the quad panel there. Where's the quad panel? Quad panel, where'd you go? You hiding quad panel? Oh shoot, did I left it? Is it stuck up in the damn, where'd it go? I wonder, there it is. You always got to check underneath the instruction book because that's where the quad panel usually hangs out. Right underneath that damn instruction book. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 quad panels, and then we're gonna drop this guy right here. And that's pretty much the damn panel. I mean, that literally is the panel right there. So, let's see. So let's flip flop this guy right here. I'm gonna drop 1 there, and then 2 of these bad boys right there, and right there. Oof. All right, we got those down there, and then it's just finish work at this point. Honestly, this is the quick part of this one because again, we've already built this once, so this is just literally muscle memory and just redoing it again. First time was fun. The second time, not so much. Oh, and we did something wrong already. I already checked it out. We already did something wrong because we're just gonna put this back. Never mind. Man, Lego Timmy shares that on his 30,000 subscribers, and I don't even get one new person in here. That's kind of crazy. That's how to show you the Instagram or the YouTube is a mess. The algorithms are crazy messy. I got a guy with 30,000 subscribers that shared. I put this on his freaking channel, and I got nobody off of it. Nobody. Crazy. why the openings are all juiced up. All right, let's see what we got here. So I'm going to drop this on there, this on there, and then up one, up one, and this guy in there, one guy at the end there. Yeah, that looks good there, looking mean. Yeah, that looks good. And now I'll go back to this piece again. Okay, so we're going to finish this with that little piece. All right, there you are. Putting this on the opposite side this time because, you know, you got to go opposite ooies here. So then we'll flip-flop this guy here. Put the kicking stand right there. And then drop the other guy. All right. So put it together. We drop it in there. It all should just come together real nicely. Like that. There we go. Drop it a little bit like that, and then got another one by dot there. Put that on the end. Flippity floppity. I got another one of this right there. There, and that there, and then a gold bar. Well, it's not a gold bar. It looks like a gold bar piece, but it's definitely not the gold bar piece. All right, and then I'm going to do this. Just connect it to there like so. All right, we're moving again. Here we go. Flip floppity, moving and grooving. Here comes the other piece here. So we got this one goes right there. Then another, then another, then a three banger, then another, then a one banger, then another, then a one banger, then another. There's a three banger. There you are. Okay. And then we're going to go up top here, finish up strong. We got this. Yeah, I'm telling you, the noise that's making when you're dropping on here, it's kind of crazy. It sounds like it's going to, these reddish brown pieces are just going to break. They sound like they're going to, oh, we're back up to three. Who's out there? I see three people in the chat. Who we got chatting out there? Chatterbox, let's go. Is it a new person? Let me see. Now we're down to two. I'm telling you that. The algorithms freak with you. They freak with you all the time. They freak with you. One of these times I'm going to look up, I'm going to see 10 people. I'm going to be like, oh, damn, where do those 10 people come from? That's pretty badass. All right. Drop that there. Drop another one there. And finally, finish it off with that. And another one of these. And another one of these. We're doing pretty well. They're actually 43 minutes, and I think we're going to hit that. We're going to hit that exact time we were looking for here with the 45-ish minutes. So that's actually going to be real nice here. Real nice. So let's drop that in there. Put that around the side there. Yep, now we're making these freak pieces again. So here we go. Making some freak pieces. All right, so let's do this one there. Goes in there. And a freak piece here. This one goes here. And this one goes here like that. And then we got one more freak piece here. This is a two banger situation here. And then we got to put this in there. There, drop that in there, and we are almost done with this one. All right, so we're gonna drop one by in there, drop the brown one there. Oh, did I miss the brown? That was my first thing. Shoot, that I definitely did not. Freaking 1x4 plate on a brick. Yeah, that was not choice. That was not a choice thing for me to do right there. Damn. It's true. Drop that there. We already dropped that. We're going to drop a couple of these in here now. One there. There. One in there. All right, cool. Now we got to get stuff. It's to get in here. So we're going to drop one there. There. There, like that. Yep, yep. Perfect. One there. One there. Quadzilla there. All right. And then flippity floppity. I have to put this guy right there. What if there's a one diver there? That was a one diver. And then this goes over there. Clips into there like so. And then I have one more piece left. Oh, shoot. No, where the hell did it show it? Oh, yeah, it's on the bottom there. Yeah, it's right there on the bottom. All right. And the Grimorian Guard is the next. I think that's cool. So we will have the Grimorian, but that will be in the next build stream here. So let's open that up a little bit more there. And clip it. Come on. That's gonna do it. Punch them together. It's the way to do it. Just push them together. It's the way you got to be done sometimes. This is a little crazy. Once you get in here, this thing is a beefosaurus. This thing is a beefosaurus. I ain't gonna lie to it. It's a beefosaurus. All right. So there we go. Yo, what's up, Hoarder? What's going on, bro? How you doing? You just in time for me to finish up the third bag of this installment. We did get Slave Leia in this bag, so that's pretty cool. She's there. The Gamorrean Guard is in bag 27. He will be the last of the minifigures for this set. So I think they said there's 36. Yeah, there's 36 bags in this. So I got about another, 9 bags to go. It looks like 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Technically 10 bags if you count 27. So yeah, there's 10 more bags to go. One more minifigure. And we are going to call this one a wrap. So again, super cool so far. You guys, I'm gonna bring you over here. I'll show you what we got going on here with the build. So we did the walls tonight. We did this wall here, and we did the front wall on both sides. So you get, you can get an interior view there. We did put Max Rebo at the piano there. We got the. It's a great set, Harper. It's a great set, dude. We got Salacious. We got a kitchen. It's definitely got some cool, playability to it too. I mean, I don't know. Not too many of us pure sets anymore, but you drop all these down, you got some place features all through this whole thing. I mean, there's not a ton of room in here, but playability. The back parts here they don't come off. So these are kind of gonna stick there, but all the walls come down, and I think the front should come down too. That's probably where we're going to build the next, is the front kind of cap part there. But I think that should move too, because that's where the front, the 2 seats are in the front to kind of control this thing. But yeah, so far been an absolutely epic build. I've not had any problems except the busted up sails that came with this thing, so I had to get some new sails. But other than that, everything has been pretty primo with this set. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty happy. I love it. It's a great set. Big Star Wars guy. Again, we did get all of the minifigures except the Gamorrean Guard. So there's Leia there. We have the bar cart that is R2D2. We have C3PO. We got Wolf. We got the new Bib Fortuna here, which is pretty badass. I like the Bib Fortuna. We got the new Kahapka there. Kithaba or whatever. Kahaba. I think it's Kahaba. Sounds good there. Kithaba. And then again, Salacious, Max Rebo, and then Jabba the Big Hut is in the inside there. So we're gonna take the picture here for the gram, and probably won't post this tonight, but we gotta take a picture and show everybody the progress we're making on this bad boy here. So it's a nice little picture there in the light. There we go. It's a great picture actually. Got the lighting on point here, pimped out lighting, so that's good. And yeah, so we did 50 minutes tonight. I like it. Quick 50-minute stream. Macro's here. What's up, brother? Macro, I got your address, my friend. I sent all of my torsos are all out except yours. I'm going to send yours out this week. So expect that soon, my friend. So you'll get your torso this week. And I am going to post another picture of what I have left for my torsos, and it's not many. I'm not going to lie to you. Dreams is, I think, printing up my version 2 already. If I might, he sent me a package with some of the stuff, and I'm going to message him and see if actually those torsos are in there. So I will have a version 2 of the Smells Like Lepin torso, so guys can stay tuned for that. Harper, what color you need, brother? You got to hit me up. Send me a direct message. This is what I have left color-wise. If you're interested in any of the colors, let me know. That's what I have left. I have gold. I have one light bluish gray. I have some gold. I have 2 oranges, pink, purple, blue, and then some doo-doo browns. No, but you know what? I'll send it all in one package. If you want some of these, let me know, and I'll send everything in one package for you. I'll send it all out. You could take my last bluish gray. All right, cool. That's gonna be my last bluish gray. Then that'll be good. So I won't have any more bluish grays. That one's yours right there, my friend. That'll be for you, right there. Boom. Come on, focus it up. You know you want to. There we go. That one's a good one. That one was pretty popular. This one and the red one. I'm out of red too, so red was pretty popular. So that's what I have left. But there's no red, and now there's no light bluish gray. So those were pretty popular colors. So I got those. That's for my buddy. That's for that, and I still do have this one. I'm gonna do something with this because it literally, the color is cool, but the white bled out on the top, so you really can't see. I'm not gonna show it to you, but you probably could see it better if it focused. But it's that light yellow. It's that really light yellow. So, oh, there it is. There it is. See, you can definitely not see it smells like on the top, but you can see the lepin. So I think I'm gonna do something with this. And I don't know. It could have been a nice Easter fig, I guess, but so we'll do something with that one too. And then, so I do admit, Dream says he is going to do some cool colors with the new ones. There might even be some trans clears and trans colors. So hopefully that'll come to fruition. And I might have them tomorrow. I actually might have them tomorrow because he said I did get an email from him saying that stuff was mailed. I just don't know that torsos are going to be in there too. So I have the rest of the parts to make into a sig fig of you. Oh, cool. Awesome. That'll be fantastic then, Harper. And I like the gray. Light bluish gray will be good for a sig fig for thick and brick. So that'll be sweet. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Almost 10 o'clock here. We did 53 minutes, which is fantastic. Will, just send me a DM. Yeah, send me a DM, brother, and we'll get this taken care of for you. And we'll get that poly bag out in the same package for your mom. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Monday. It is Thick and Bricks. This was bags 24, 25, and 26 of Jabba'S Sail Barge UCS style. We have 10 bags left, one more minifig left, and we're going to call this one a wrap. So again, thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you in the next live stream.